Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Need another sip of that. I hope everybody's doing good today. It's Friday, December 1st. Gonna be Christmas before we know it. Currently, it's 47 degrees. The high today is 57. The chance of rain's 45%. That's the highest it's been in a long while. Let's hope we get some rain. It's cloudy right now. Winds are at 6 miles per hour, so maybe it'll come rolling in. Today there will be a taste test with Mike. I tried Great Value Premium Shells and Cheese Microwave Cup. So check that out later today and see what I thought about it. Okay, tonight, the other night, when we went to Aldi, we were supposed to have, I can't remember what we were supposed to have that night. But we had the pizza that we got at Aldi and a salad, so that kind of messed things up. So tonight we're going to have the chicken salad wraps with those spinach wraps that I've showed in the haul, in the thumbnail, and fries, something a little easy. Okay, so how's everybody doing today? Joy is doing, a little bit better. It still hurts some. It was pretty swollen, too. But she'll be fine. I've had to have a lot of teeth pulled, and my main problem was some of the meds that I were on for a long time actually affected the enamel on my teeth, made them soft. And so that's why I had so many problems with cavities and different things, because I really don't eat that many sweets or anything, so I shouldn't have been getting cavities like that. But trying to take care of what I got left. And I've been wearing my partial some. I'm trying to get used to them. It's really hard to get used to them. I just don't like them, but I know I need to wear them and everything, or they won't fit right the next time I go. I'd have to have them adjusted again. So I'm trying. They say it'll toughen up your gums will toughen up in the places that it kind of hurts after a while. I'm hoping that happens, because I really don't like eating with them. I just don't. It just feels weird. So anyway, time for jokes of the day. Okay, this says really good or really bad future. 3,027 years from today, life will either be really good or really bad. It's 50-50. That's what it'll be in 3,000 some years. 50-50. And this one's called Food for Thought. Harold comes home from work one day. "I'm home, honey," he says to his wife, Joan. "You can serve the salad." Joan tilts her head curiously. "How did you know we were having salad, dear?" Harold replies, "I didn't smell anything burning." Ooh, that wasn't really nice, but if she tries to cook, that's the main thing. She's just trying to do her best. Okay, fact of the day is no blood vessels. There are only two parts in the human body that do not contain blood vessels: cartilage and corneas. Cartilage is like the stuff between your nose here. That's cartilage. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just saying the place in between here, that's cartilage and stuff. Okay, but your nose can bleed pretty easy if you get hit, but that's not from your cartilage. So yeah, cartilage and corneas. That's interesting. Okay, now let me find a trivia time, and we'll do that. Okay, I learned something. They say that the moon, the question was, it was like a TikTok thing. The question was, why does our moon not have a name when all the other moons around all the other planets have names? And it's that guy that's a scientist or whatever. I can't remember what his name is. But the moon and the earth and the sun do have names. And the moon is Luna. The Earth is Terra, and I believe the Sun was Sol, Sol, I guess. So I just thought I'd share that. I didn't know that really at all. So, okay, here's the first question. Let me get it on the site. Okay, which TV show was the first to air the sound of a toilet being flushed? The Addams Family, Married with Children, All in the Family, and the Jeffersons. I remember something about this, and I really think it was All in the Family. Yes. More than a decade after Leave It to Beaver broke ground by showing a toilet tank, All in the Family took it a step further. In 1971, the boundary-pushing sitcom played a loud, flushing toilet sound for the first time. Unlike its predecessor, this wasn't a one-time thing for the Bunker family. In fact, there were several instances of Archie talking to Edith from the upstairs bathroom. Yeah. So, let's see. Next question. According to the Guinness records, where is the quietest room on Earth? Chicago, Minneapolis, London, New York City. The quietest room on Earth. That just sounds like something that would be, I don't know if it would be like in Minneapolis. I don't know why that was thrown in there with these other big cities. Chicago, I don't know. London, New York City. That sounds like something maybe they do in London. That's going to be my guess. No, it is Minneapolis. I kind of wondered why that was in there with the bigger cities. So I got one wrong. The quietest place on Earth is the anechoic test chamber at Orfield Laboratories in Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. The space is so quiet that the longest anybody has been able to bear it was an entire 45 minutes. The room is so silent that the background noise measures negative decibels. A typical quiet bedroom measures 30 dBA. The laboratory actually challenges people to sit in the chamber in the dark. The quieter the room, the more things you hear. Your ears start to adapt to the quietness. You'll hear your heart beating. Sometimes you can hear your lungs and hear your stomach gurgling loudly. I don't know if that's so good, really. Next question. What does the amplitude of a sound wave determine? Pitch, source, loudness, direction. Amplitude. Amps. Is that for amplitude? Amps. So that would be loudness. Right. Sound is all around us all the time. How we experience sound is significantly affected by the two major elements of sound, frequency and amplitude. Not only do these play a significant role in our daily experiences, but they also have an impact on how we record sound and are the parts of sound we manipulate when we are editing audio. Okay. Next question. Crickets make their iconic sound with which part of their bodies? Wings, feet, antenna, jaws. Well. I think I don't see how they could make that with their antennae, or jaws. It's either wings or feet. I'm going to say wings. I think they rub their wings together. Right. Those chirping sounds you hear that can keep you up at night if you have a cricket in your house, oh God, I hate that, are only made by male crickets. Oh, I didn't know that. They make their noise by rubbing their wings together. Their wings are ribbed, which can intensify the sound of the chirp. The warmer the temperature is, the faster they can move, making the chirping louder. Okay. 3 right, 1 wrong. What term means faster than the speed of sound? Super high speed, supersonic, super fast, super accelerated. Well, super high speed, I don't think that would be, a great term for it. Super fast, it's supersonic. That's right. Supersonic speed is the speed of an object that exceeds the speed of sound. Sounds are traveling vibrations in the form of pressure waves in an elastic medium. Objects move at supersonic speed when the objects move faster than the speed at which the sound propagates through the medium. For objects traveling in the dry air at a temperature of 68 Fahrenheit at sea level, the speed is approximately 768 miles per hour. Interesting. The Sound of Silence is a famous song originally sang by who? The Mamas and the Papas, Simon and Garfunkel, the Beatles, James Taylor. All great groups. My answer is Simon and Garfunkel. Yep. The Sound of Silence, originally The Sounds of Silence, is a song by the American music duo Simon and Garfunkel and was written by Paul Simon. The duo's studio audition of the song led to a record deal with Columbia Records, and the original acoustic version was recorded in March 1964 at Columbia Studios in New York City for their debut album. The album was a commercial failure and led to the duo disbanding. Simon returned to England and Art Garfunkel to his studies at Columbia University. Really? I didn't realize that they broke up just because their first record didn't do good. I always thought that everything did great of theirs. Okay, it's interesting. What is the literary device used to describe the sound of something? Simile, alliteration, hyperbole, onomatopoeia. Literary device used to describe the sound. For some reason, I think it's alliteration. I think. Well, no, it's onomatopoeia, and I had no idea about that. Onomatopoeia is an author's literary device to show emotions and ideas through sounds. Since we can't hear sounds in writing, authors use this creative language to convey their audience's point. You use onomatopoeia in a sentence to describe the sound of something. These single word phrases get typically placed before an explanation point. I can't say that right. Seems like. Which Disney film was the first to feature synchronized sound? Oh gosh. Trolley Troubles, Fantasia, Steamboat Willie, Three Little Pigs. Which Disney film? Did they have a Three Little Pigs one? Disney? I want to say Fantasia because it had a lot of music in it and stuff. So that's what I think. No, it's Steamboat Willie. Wow, I never would have thought that. Disney's Steamboat Willie is a landmark in the history of animation. The first film starring Mickey Mouse to be released with synchronized sound. It threw silent animation into obsolescence and launched an empire. Audiences were stunned by the vitality of the film's characters, unhampered by the difficulties of using new equipment with live actors. Disney was able to fuse technology with hand craftsmanship and naturalism with abstraction, an ability that over time proved to be a great artist, not source. It says source, M-O-M-A. I'm not really sure what that is. Okay, I'm 5 right and 3 wrong. In what part of a vinyl record is sound information stored? what part of a vinyl record is sound? Needle, spiral groove, label, center. Well, I don't think it's the needle. The needle picks up what's on the vinyl, or they wouldn't even need that, in a way, I want to say spiral groove. Right. The groove you can see on a vinyl record is like a fingerprint of the sound waves captured in a lacquer disc that we call a vinyl record. These three-dimensional cuts within the spiral groove on the vinyl record are a recording of how the sound waves behave as they move through the air. A typical record player has a type of needle called a stylus that is placed gently on the vinyl record, resting in the beginning of the spiral groove. As the vinyl disc steadily rotates, the stylus moves through the wavy 3 dimensions that are cut into the spiral groove. That's interesting. Okay, 6 right, 3 wrong. Let's see if I can get another one right. Who played the role of Maria in The Sound of Music? I think everybody might know this. It's been around for a while. Catherine Deneuve, Deneuve, Sharon Tate, Audrey Hepburn, and Julie Andrews. For some reason, I can't see Audrey Hepburn doing the Sound of Music. I just can't see it. And, of course, it's Julie Andrews. The hills are alive with the sound of music. There was all kinds of them in there. Yeah, that's right. Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. I always liked that one, the medicine go down. And what was that other one that had had a funny word in it? Oh, I can't remember it right now. Okay. Julie Andrews is one of the most famous Hollywood actresses, well known for her iconic role, Maria von Trapp, in The Sound of Music. Andrews' portrayals of Mary Poppins and Maria von Trapp not only made her one of the big Hollywood stars of the 60s, but after a while, Julie Andrews became tired of her squeaky clean characters and sought different kinds of roles. In 1982, she won another Academy Award nomination for Victoria, which marked her breakout of her singing governess image and had embarked on a new phase in her career. In 1996, Andrews appeared on Broadway in Victoria, once again on stage where she first began her showbiz career. Yeah, so there was a lot of good songs, and I just can't remember that one. If I could remember it, I could probably sing it, but I can't remember it to save my life right now. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I hope everybody has a great day, and definitely check out the taste test with Mike later on. So have a great day, everybody, and God bless.